Day night baseball from Tropicana Field here in St. Pete. We've got an AL East contest tonight between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Tampa Bay Rays. The Rays look for the series sweep at home against their division rivals. First pitch is next. Charlie Morton will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me, a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
Settling in now, Bo Bichette, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike one to start the at-bat. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting. Great defense. Good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
Sent on the ground out to second. And that's the first down. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Mark DeRosa, what's the key in avoiding the sweep?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup, and the one thing that jumps off the page is that they're last in hits in the league. You might be able to get through a long season with 2 3-run homers every now and then, but I'm telling you what, you have no chance of going to the postseason and waiting on a 3-run bomb, because you're facing nothing but 1s and 2s. If you're going to beat up the 3, 4, 5 guys in a rotation, you have to find a way to create more scoring opportunities against the 1s and 2s.
And there are our umpires. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, Dero, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Batting third.
So digging in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
And inside with the breaking pitch that almost got him between the eyes.
Everyone relax. Not a fastball right there. Obviously a little onside run. He missed his spot. No big deal.
Full count, 3-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Line drive to center field. And now a lunging catch, and he does a full gainer as well, but somehow hangs on for the second out.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball, but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
In now, number 13, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. McKinney is off of first with 2 away. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Hit back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them. Drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment. Able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Dangerous curveball that time, but laid off as it drops into the top of the zone. He'll enter play with that batting average, still shy of the 220 mark. 4 home runs, 9 driven in.
What makes hitting so difficult is covering both sides of the plate, and that hard pitch right there that was inside makes it awfully tough now to cover both the inside and the outside part of the plate.
The set and the 2-1 left side. There to play it is Zobrist. Throw on to first is in time, and the Toronto rally goes for naught as the inning is over. So they get a couple of men into scoring position here, but can't get the key hit to Hyunjin Ryu, the Korean lefty, will be the starter in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that can hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
Biggio is up with it, and that's out number 1. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Dero, what's the word on this lineup as they go for the series sweep?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has just gone cold. It happens from time to time, but somebody's going to have to create a spark. Hopefully it's with the first 2 guys in the batting order.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, man, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, Dero. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
Hard hit ball to short. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2, Dero, but something he'd like to get down and bury in the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player, just to battle. 0-2's a tough spot to be in. He battled.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. His past history with Hyunjin Ryu comes in with 6 hits in 21 at-bats. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Runners on first with 1 down. Very high, 2-1. Ryu has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact. Even 2-2 count to Hunter Renfroe. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball is outside. It's full now. 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball four anyways.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. At the plate, Kike Hernandez looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. McKinney going back on the warning track. He makes the catch. One left for Tampa, and this is still a nothing. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. In there, 1-1. Well, it's been a lopsided series so far, with the Rays dominating to this point and taking aim at a series sweep here in this contest.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And let's take a look at center fielder Kevin Kiermaier, multiple Gold Glove winner, probably the most athletic outfielder in all of baseball. This guy makes the highlight reel look routine and has an absolute rocket for an arm.
Rolled slowly to first. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Batting it.
So bases are empty here with two gone. And that brings up the left-handed hitter Travis Shaw. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. No score here as we play inning number 2. Ball 2.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
That gets down, and the inning will continue.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, Zero, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there, not putting his head down, being over aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah,
and the shortstop is under it to make the play, retiring the side. Blue Jays held in check. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Standing in, Austin Meadows. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And over at first base in this one today is the guy that can pick it with the best of them. And I can't overstate that enough. As a former middle infielder, when you could close your eyes and throw it over to first base knowing it was getting picked out of the grass or picked out of the dirt, man, what a comfortable feeling.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Obviously looking to pull the baseball right there out in front on that off-speed pitch. This will be an interesting sequence right here to see if he slows him down even more or tries to run a heater by him.
And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game, watch those two at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Striding forward for his first chance, Ben Zobrist, as he's been in a pretty good stretch over the last 10 or so ball games. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. Towards second. The tag gets one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. Next to bat for Toronto, Bo Bichette. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Lowe has a beat on it, makes the play, one away.
Now batting, right fielder.
That'll bring up Billy McKinney. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Runners off for second. Base hit, line drive into the corner. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Hey, that's a beautiful job of executing a hit and run right there. Pretty interesting. Must have known he was going to try and get over the heart of the plate right there with something, either fastball or something off speed, because he was coming unglued. 0-0.
Into the box now, number 13. Fly ball out toward left center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
In there, strike one. Guerrero leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And there's ball one. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
The 3-1 is in there for a full count now, 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run. Because,
well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. A run on 2 hits here for Toronto.
We're back now as the Rays are preparing for their at-bats here in the 3rd inning, and this lineup has been a huge bright spot for the ball club this season. They're currently near the top of the league in team batting average, so more often than not, they're going to give opposing pitchers a tough matchup. One player told me before the game they have a solid group of guys in this lineup, but that they also owe a lot of credit to the coaching staff for working tirelessly with them every day to get them ready and keep improving. Really seems to be a total team effort, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Softly hit to the left side. And this will be gobbled up fairly easily down there at third for the first out. And with 1 away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play. Here comes the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Hit in the air out to right. McKinney's there for it. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, center fielder.
So 2 are gone here in the Tampa Bay 3rd inning. And that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next. Popped him up. Bichette calls for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Rays. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Coming to the plate now, Teoscar Hernandez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First pitch coming, here it is. Fastball, and it gets by him, a swinging strike.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Swing and a miss, got him reaching. And he makes the throw to first. Hernandez is retired, and there's one away.
Now batting, number 10.
So stepping in, Reese McGuire. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Travis Shaw, a base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. And he'll just waste one there. 1 and 2. 2 out, nobody on. And it's to 2 and 2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0 and 2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Stepping in, Jose Martinez.
And leading off for the Rays, the first baseman, Jose Martinez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
0-1.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup work the count a little bit and find themselves on base and maybe drive this guy's pitch count up.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Takes this the other way to right. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. He'll get it into second. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
Well, unfortunately, being close isn't quite good enough most of the time. Love the effort in the outfield, and he was close to making that play, but instead it's a double. That's a risky play, though. Could have been a lot worse than a double.
Standing in now, Kike Hernandez. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
The 1-0 home. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. The 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt.
Oh, and he misses it. And to score from third, the tying run. The throw into second. Throw won't get him. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Into the box, Austin Meadows, as he'll take strike one on the inside corner.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
A ball and a strike now. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Hernandez leads off second with one gone in the inning. And he lays off again. Ball 3.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
3-2.
Full count.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. No balls and a strike to count. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. Comes set, the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Oh, and 2. Here it is. Another one sent foul. Ready on 0-2. Fouled away.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that he's battling.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kevin Biggio. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
And there's your first out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Bo.
Here comes the first pitch. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone. And this is high, a ball and a strike. The 1-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Meadows is after it, but it's the center fielder who gets there, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the right fielder.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in to hit next, the speedy Billy McKinney. And they start him with 1 high and away for ball 1. This now is hit the second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. Halfway home, all even at 1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. It's been a struggle for them to get anything going, and he said they just seem way too anxious right now. The numbers back that up, too. They've swung at the first pitch more than 70% of the time in this game, so their focus going forward is to be a little bit more relaxed and willing to let the at-bats come to them. Matt?
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The batter, number 8.
Now at the plate, Brandon Lowe. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. First offering on its way. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gurriel is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, catcher
Kevin Smith will be next. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Slapped hard the opposite way. McKinney is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. Digging in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. One and one.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
Fastball well outside. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Hernandez ranging up the middle. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The left fielder.
One out now in the Toronto 6th inning. And that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. No balls and 1 strike. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sass.
So it's a multi-hit game for him as that ball finds a crease into right field. And there you see the Toronto leaderboard in that category as he currently ranks 2nd best on the ball club. Here comes the first pitch. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1.
He dropped that curveball in for a strike right there. But don't kid yourself. That's a dangerous pitch. He needs to start thinking about maybe working that back door, or that could get some serious damage done to it.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The count now at 2-2. Gurriel leads off first with 1 away. Shot toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And they'll have runners at 2nd and 3rd following the 1-out double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Stepping in now, Teoscar Hernandez, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. In to score is the runner from third. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Now
striding in, Reese McGuire, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch, a splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
3-0 to him now. Travis Shaw would be next. Ready with the 3-0. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Line towards center field. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. A run on 2 hits here for Toronto. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
The center fielder,
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt to first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
0-1.
Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Shaw comes up with it, and the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here.
Now batting.
Hey, tip your hat to the batter right there. Most guys in this situation want to be the hero, want to stop traffic and hit one out of the yard and get their name in the paper the next day. Not the case. He's playing past the baton right here. He's able to get a perfect bunt single down and now sets up and represents the possible tying run.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. Runner goes for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Working for the punch out and the offering. Guerrero is there, and there's one down now, and he's safe.
The batter, number 10, designated hitter, Hunter Renfroe.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Hunter Renfroe, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. In now, Kike Hernandez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. two-run shot to left center. Fourth home run for him on the season. And the Rays are staked to a 4-2 lead.
Well, this game is definitely out of the norm from this guy. I mean, his ERA is in the 2s, and they're just hammering him all over the yard. That earned run average will be on the rise after this one.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound, and that will be the last we see in this one of Hyun-Jin Ryu. Gone after 5 1/3 here, as he never really found his groove in this one. Thomas Pannone, the lefty standing
now
6 foot even,
Toronto.
takes over the pitching duties
Number
here.
45.
Into the box now, Austin
Up
Meadows.
next for Tampa Bay. The left
Lifted the
fielder,
other way out to left
Austin
center. On the run is Hernandez.
Meadows.
He makes the running play. 2 down.
Now batting. The third baseman.
Digging in, Miguel
Miguel
Andujar. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is on the ground over to first. A flip to the pitcher covering, as that will retire the side. But they strike for 3 in the inning. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis
Leading
Shaw.
off the
A hit in 2
first
tries so
baseman.
far.
Travis.
First pitch on its
Shaw.
way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
And the throw to first is in time, so the
batter,
leadoff man is gone here to start
second
inning
base.
number 7.
Kevin Biggio.
In there, 0-1.
The hitter in this situation has to understand that this pitcher is on the attack, looking for a quick inning. If there's something in the heart of the plate, you better pull the trigger on it.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Kevin
batter,
Biggio
number
goes
11.
down for out number
Short
2 in the top
Whoa.
half.
Just tied him up with that
Biggio.
last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
In now, Bo Bichette, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 0-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Low, coasts under it. Oh, don't know what happened there, but he missed it. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Man,
The
this
right
guy
fielder,
must be living right.
Billy
That should have been an out, but
McKinney.
now he's standing at third with a big smile on his face. They're going to rule it an error, and that's a costly one, too.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Now the Rays manager is going to take that slow walk out toward the mound, and he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move
Now
here and
pitching
bring
for
on
the
a
Rays.
southpaw to face the left-handed
Number
hitter
43,
due up.
Aaron Luke.
Standing in now, Billy McKinney, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. This is on the ground over to first. Martinez scoops it up, and not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball. Digging in the switch hitter, Ben Zobrist. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Softly hit out to short. And there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his...
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. Home run number 15 for him thus far as they open it up to 6-2 now.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The windup and the 0-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. McKinney is in pursuit, but this will land untouched. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up. Biggio ranging into shallow right. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The batter, the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Ready now, Kevin Kiermaier. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First offering on its way. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
And a changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
A good fastball that backed him off the plate, and then some slow stuff down and away. That's one of the classic ways to mess up a hitter's timing. Up and in, down and away, textbook.
And he's bunting here with 2 strikes, but he misses, and that's a rather weak out number 2.
Now batting, first baseman.
Digging in once again, Jose Martinez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Looking up McKinney. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
Yamaguchi takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
Yamaguchi.
Into the box, Hunter Renfroe.
As he swings and grounds it toward the hole.
And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Second baseman, Kike.
Into the box now, Kike Hernandez. He's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 0-1 on its way. Fork ball, and he's looking good now. 0-2. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Joey Wendell will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
For the Rays, number 19, Joey Wendell.
He's running. Pitch outside the throw. And he is in there.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Now at the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Left fielder, Lourdes.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, number 13. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Tyler Glasnow gets the call as he'll pitch with one gone in the top of the 8th.
Number 20, Tyler Glasnow.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. And that fastball's taken, but catches the outer third. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. Glasnow, a 25-year-old. He was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
Hey, when you come out in the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
1-0 the count. Here comes the 1-0. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. 2 out, nobody on. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed 2-2. Now another 2-2. 3-2 now. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Rays are out in front, 7-2. Into the box, Austin Meadows. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The third baseman,
stepping into the box, Miguel Andujar. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Grounded to the right. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Up next for Tampa Bay,
here's Ben Zobrist now. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Swinging a looper to left. Gurriel coming in, but he won't get there. It falls in. At the plate, Brandon Lowe. And he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Dero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
Number 40 will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with two gone and a runner at first. And he's bunting here with 2 strikes and 2 out, and he misses and likely will get an ear. Number 40 will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Number 40.
Now at the plate, Teoscar Hernandez. And his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the ninth.
The center fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Chaz Roe comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Hit to short. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
The batter, number 10.
Want to remind you folks that coming up after the ball game, comprehensive highlights from the contest tonight as we look back on all the action right here on the show.
Striding into the box, Reese McGuire. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner. In the air, down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. In there, a base hit. But fortunately, he'll hold on at first with just a single.
The first base.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, 2-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game open.
Jose Alvarado answers the call from the dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. Stepping in now is Travis Shaw as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Kiermaier comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for out number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Stepping in, Kevin Biggio. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. The 0-1 delivery. Skied into straightaway right. And he'll make the catch to end it. And the Rays break out the brooms at home and sweep their division rivals.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game. And it took 6 here to get the job done. But, hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. Tampa Bay rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Charlie Morton earns his 5th winner of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
The final line.